Structuring your website this way not only helps for SEO purposes, but it can sometimes make your website show up in Google and have those links underneath the description of your website, which helps it stand out and can help you generate more leads. What is going on, guys? Paul James here. Welcome back to today's video. So I've been talking a lot about lead generation on the channel, which, if you don't already know, is the process of setting up a website, and then every time someone comes to that website, you then take the interested lead and sell it to a business owner. So for example, if you set up a roofing website, every time someone comes and raises their hand and says, hey, I need a new roof, or I need my roof repaired, you then sell that lead to a roofer for, let's say, $50 every single time that you get someone interested. That is exactly what lead generation is all about. And in this video, I want to share with you the 7 things that I do to just about all of my lead generation websites to get them making money. All right, so let's talk about the first thing. The first thing that I do with every lead generation website is I make sure that I have my permalinks set up properly. What I mean by that is I put my keywords that I'm trying to show up in Google for inside of my URL. That's what a permalink is. So if my URL is roofingcontractors.com and I have a page about roof repair, I would make my permalink /roof-repair. Now that's gonna ensure that you have your keyword in your permalink, and it's going to signal to Google what your page is about and exactly what kind of customer that you're trying to look for. Okay, the second thing that I do when I'm building any lead generation website is I structure my website properly. So here's what I mean by that. I normally create a page on my website called services, and under services is where I structure all of my other pages. Now sometimes on sites like roofing, I'll do, instead of a services page, I'll do a residential page and a commercial page. And under the residential page, we'll have different sub pages that could target residential keywords, like residential roof repair, residential roof install. And then under the commercial page, we'll have sub pages under that target other keywords, like maybe like flat roof or like rubber roof, because those are specifically for commercial only. Now, structuring your website this way not only helps for SEO purposes, but it can sometimes make your website show up in Google and have those links underneath the description of your website, which helps it stand out and can help you generate more leads. All right, let's talk about the third thing that I do for every lead generation website. The third thing that I do is called content analysis. I go and I analyze what my competitors are doing with their content, and I look at how many words their articles are, how many keywords they have, what keywords they're targeting, and I use that so that I can structure my website properly with the right content. Doing this is just a good way to just sort of model what's already working, and if you can do what's already working plus a little bit better, you're usually gonna see pretty good results. All right, the fourth thing that I do on every lead generation website is I build local relevancy by adding driving directions on the site. Now you may be thinking, how do you do this if you don't have a physical location to drive to? And what I do is I normally just pick a random street in the center of the town I'm trying to rank for, and I'll just do some driving directions from the surrounding towns, like the surrounding bigger towns. I'll pick like 2 or 3 of them, and I'll just map out how to get there. You can just do this by plugging it in Google Maps and just look at the step-by-step, turn-by-turn directions, and just go ahead and transcribe it out and put it on your website. The next thing I do is kind of related to content, but it's the styling of the content. It's things like adding my keyword in the H1 tag, the bold tags, the italicization, the underline. Okay, these stylings can actually help signal to Google and create sort of a pattern on what keyword you're trying to rank for. So what I do is I go on every page that I'm trying to rank for a certain keyword, and I will make sure that my keyword is stylized with these different tags. Another thing I'll do is I will stylize the image with an alt tag as well. And again, that just helps ensure that Google knows exactly what keyword we're trying to target for that specific page. Okay, and the next thing I do is I install an SEO plugin on my sites, if I'm using WordPress anyways. And there's many different plugins. There's Yoast, all-in-one SEO pack, Rank Math. They all do basically the same thing. They will help you optimize your site. Many of them will add sitemaps. I really like Yoast. That's the one I've been using mostly. Sometimes I use Rank Math. All-in-one SEO pack I used to use a while ago. I haven't used it in a while. But I think it's still out there. But try any of those, and those are a good recommendation to help you optimize your site, to help you get a sitemap in place, and overall just help you make sure you're doing the best practices for SEO. But the most important thing that they do is they help you edit the description of the metadata, which controls how your website actually looks in the Google search results, so that you can put call to actions in there and your keywords in there. And the last thing I do to every website is I do internal and external on-page linking. What I mean by that is I interlink my pages of my websites together where it's relevant, and I also do authority outbound links like to Wikipedia pages or to the city's actual page. This just helps build relevancy, it helps interlink you to them in a way, and it helps interlink your pages together, which is good for website structure in general, and it's almost like an internal backlink, which can really help boost your rankings up in the search results. Alright guys, so I hope that you enjoyed these 7 things that I do to every lead generation website. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to want to check out this other video that I have up on the screen right now. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell, because I've got another video I'm going to release in a few days that you do not want to miss. Until next time, I will see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.